You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee, on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen. But it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Morant. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
And probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Green is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Wall. And it's Şengün in at center. And for Memphis, wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And tonight, two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are two unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Green. And there it is for him.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Morant. Anderson outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Now here's Wall. There's Green with the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Green's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And here's Jackson following Jalen Green's three. Jackson drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great handles for his size. Jackson's a near 7-footer who can take you off the dribble in either direction.
Porter passes to Green. The kick out to Wall. His three-pointers off the mark. For Memphis, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Green against Brooks. Green with the block.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wall dishes to Porter. Outside, Wall. On the wing, Green. Chalk up two there. 7 points for Jalen Green.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The Grizzlies on offense. They trail by one. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now here's Green following the miss by John Morant. And that one's good. Green.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now, here's Tice. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Anderson kicks to Morant. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stolen by Brooks. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Los Angeles. Feeds to Jackson. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. It's tipped. Outside, Wall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And, Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces, for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for John Wall.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And so he hits both. And here's Morant. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Over the Wall. Morant with another miss.
He's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Porter passes to Şengün. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. They need this. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porter.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot's good. Morant's got 6.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Wall. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Just 5 on the clock. Ty's trying to break free.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Adams, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And a switch here also for Houston. Martin's checked in. Clock at 2. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Brooks against Green. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Jackson's got his second basket.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Outside, Green. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Outside, Wall. Going inside, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. It's Morant with the drive. Wall against Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. Martin from outside. Wall against Brooks. There's the feed to Adams. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Wall. He has 7. Green passes to Tice. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Clark. Brooks outside. Kicks to Morant. To the paint. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Porter with the steal. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Rockets making the shot. There's the pass to Adams. Feeds to Jackson. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Wall against Brooks. Right side, Wall. Driving the lane. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bain comes in for Clark. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Houston also making some changes. Tate, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Gordon comes in for Green. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Porter. Bain for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Gordon, the pass to Martin. Outside, Wall. The drive by Gordon.
You have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Free throw good, Gordon. Free throws good from Eric Gordon.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Melton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Missed inside.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Melton passes to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. On the wing, Melton. Back to Jones. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Houston leading by 5. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Here's Gordon. Martin with the bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Jones. Pass to Adams. Good work defensively by Martin. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Houston in the lead. All with it. He's got 11. Takes it inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so John Wall nails both of them.
Man, they are just living at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Jones. Down low. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Jones. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Now here's Wall. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Augustine. And the 3 ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Rockets on top, up 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change in mentality.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got DJ Augustine, Jayshawn Tate out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Gordon, and it's Martin in at the 5 spot. Now Gordon. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
It's a hand on it, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 8 points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Now the pass to Tillman. Memphis moving it around. Offensive rebound. Adams. And finally they hit one. 10 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jones against Augustine. Outside Gordon. He takes it in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 8-point game. The Rockets pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gordon kicks to Martin. Tate the pass to Gordon. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And here's Jones. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Adams. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. He dishes it to Jones. 6 to shoot. Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Gordon. He's got 9. Passes it to Tate. Here's Şengün. He's guarded by Melton. And the shot goes in. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Augustine looking around. Inside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break Memphis. Here's Melton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
And here are the Grizzlies now after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Augustine. In the corner, Tate with it. Launches it. And it's Gordon missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Bane. Here he goes. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gordon dishes to Augustine. Now here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Nwaba missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kyle Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Augustine with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Gordon, the pass to Tate. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Tate. The Rockets with another miss. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Melton with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And he makes the first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Tillman. And it's John Morant in for Bane. The Rockets also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Green comes in for David Nwaba. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Augustine. And he makes both free throws. Rockets leading by 9. Now Porter, 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. And the pass to Tice. Shot clock at 5. Gordon with it. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got 10 points in the quarter.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Şengün, no good. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
And here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Porter passes to Şengün. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his fourth assist in this one.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Brooks outside. He kicks to Anderson. Back to Brooks. Poked away. Wall with the steal. The drive by Green. And yes, it's good. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Anderson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. With the fadeaway. Second chance effort. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Wall passes to Şengün. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here is Brooks following the score by Houston and the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Now here's Wall. He's got 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for John Wall. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. He's got 8. Pass to Anderson. Jackson against Porter. Shot from free throw range. Jackson misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And it's Green missing. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
No good on that one.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Martin's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Porter. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And Green slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant against Porter. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. It's beautiful.
Wall passes to Porter. Here's Tice. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
Now, here's Tice. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Here's Morant. Clark outside, over Green. They get it back, and it's blocked. Now here's Porter. He feeds it to Martin. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Clark. Wall passes to Porter. Clock at 6. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 12. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Brooks misses. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open, and I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 16 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. Here's Morant. Clark with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets leading by 9. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Wall. Passes it to Şengün. Over Jackson. Jackson knocks it loose. And he's able to get it back. There's Porter with the 3.
With long arms and great footwork, John Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's Wall with the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
And a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Anderson outside. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brooks against Wall. Outside Porter. On the wing, Green. To the inside. Fades. That one rolling around and rims out.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Brooks misses. Rockets leading by 11. And Porter, here we go. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Brooks against Porter. Brooks misses.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Back to Wall. Green against Anderson. From deep, Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark outside. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Brooks for 3. That shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tate, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. David Nwaba comes in for Green. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for John Wall. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Porter. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Anderson finds Melton. Here's Adams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Gordon with it. He's got 12. The pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Nwaba passes to Gordon. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Clark. Tate with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in for Kyle Anderson. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant passes to Adams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant against Augustine. Now Tate still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Nwaba. Defense is right there. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. Count it. Morant's got 13.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to Şengün. And Adams sends it back. Here's Bane. From 13, Waba with the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. Right wing. Augustine up top. Here's Şengün. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Martin's checked in for Houston. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Here's Melton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He was looking to create a little space for the jumper. Good use of the screen.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Melton. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes to Nwaba. Pocket 6. Back to Augustine. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Down low. Here's Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now it's only a 5-point Rocket lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Augustine against Morant. And here's Augustine. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Houston needs to get a shot off. Shoots over Morant. Augustine, no luck. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Augustine. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. John Wall's checked in for the Rockets. Morant with the steal. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Houston. Gordon, the pass to Martin. Back to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Wall, no luck. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Jones. Pass to Bing. Offline with his three. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside, Gordon. Wall against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Bane. And then for Houston, Daniel Tice comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for David Nwaba. Jackson passes to Tillman. And they'll get another chance. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Jones. 5 to shoot. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 8 points for Tyus Jones. Rockets leading by 4. Now here's Wall. He's got 18.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Wall. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Gordon with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 6. Green with the ball. Right side, Wall. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wall's got 22 points.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant kicks to Jones. No good from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
The Grizzlies shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Here's Tillman, covered by Martin. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones against Wall. The pass to Tice. Dishes it to Gordon. And that's going to be a treble.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Tillman. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jones. And a switch here also for Houston. Kevin Porter's checked in for Gordon. Up top, Morant, guarded by Porter. The feed to Wall. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant against Porter. Morant passes to Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. The rebound by Anderson. To the middle. Can they get it? And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 5 now.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Green inside the three-point line. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Grizzlies trail by 6. So on the floor for Houston. Martin is out there with Green. And it's Wall. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Porter in at the point guard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Porter. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. Now Green defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Wall. Kicks to Green. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Grizzlies shooting 47%, pretty solid. Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Clark after the Rockets pick up 3. Outside Jackson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Goes up to the stripe. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And for Jackson, it's about staying after it. This is what allows him to catch fire.
Wall passes to Tice. Ball against Clark. Tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. Morant against Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Wall against Brooks. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Tries again. Tice kicks to Wall. They get it again. And Tice throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Houston. Jackson misses. Wall against Anderson, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morant outside. Passes it to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Jackson hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Inside, here's Tice.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston leading by 6. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Şengün. Anderson against Green. Here's Tice. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 19 points.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Ball passes to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Jackson dishes to Morant. That's tipped, and they recover it. Offensive rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the middle, Jackson. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Porter looking it over. And there's the pass to Şengün. Looking to end his cold spell. They grab their own miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Here's Jackson. Here's Clark. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Wall. To the paint. Green finds Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And it's Morant missing. Houston leading by 8. Outside, Wall. Pass to Tice. Outside, Porter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's stolen by Tice. And Porter, here we go. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Grizzlies shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Morant passes to Clark. And Adams kicks to Clark. And another shot. Adams finds Clark. And it's blocked. Porter against Morant. Out to the wing. Now Tice. Pass to Şengün. Deflects the pass. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Now here's Wall. Down low, here's Green. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Morant drives in. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams, forces defenses to be assertive with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half. You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Morant missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
6 to shoot. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Morant. The Rockets making the shot. Clark dishes to Morant. He gets that one. And that's now 21 points for John Morant.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Wall on the wing. Porter. Pass to Şengün. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Anderson can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 11. Green, the pass to Porter. Out to the right wing. Wall against Morant. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. 16 feet away. They get the rebound. Tice. Porter against Brooks. Left side, Wall. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
And that was just a case of John Wall exerting his will, not going to be denied inside.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And here's Wall outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good. Brooks.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Wall against Brooks. On the wing, Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Wall. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant passes the clock. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
What's up?
That one misses for Clark. Rockets leading by 8. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. They kick it out to Green. Kept alive by Houston.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
On the wing, Green. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Brooks against Wall. The pass to Tice. Here's Şengün. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we just try to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.